Well, hi, this is Kent Barr, Bemidji Curling Club. Jumping in a little bit late here, I apologize for that. We are on sheet 3 in the qualifying game. Both stones. Rachel Kawleski, Connor Kauffman, the red stones, Stephanie Sennecker, and Visnich. Stephanie coming in from the right side. Rocks are curling quite a bit. Red team, Stephanie Sennecker and Visnich. Throwing this rock, Connor Kauffman. And Rachel's Kawleski is his teammate, standing behind the sheet. Holding the broom right now is Stephanie Sennecker. Throwing Visnich. This is your qualifying event. Tomorrow morning we'll be having a semifinal at 9 a.m. The finals coming up at 1 o'clock tomorrow. Sheet 3, your featured sheet. Kawleski and Kauffman come into this playoff round at a record of 5-2. The third seed after the round robin for Pool A. Pool B, their opponent, the second qualifier. Sennecker and Visnich, also with a 5-2 record, throwing the red stones. Here comes the draw in steps. Being on the edge of the button. On sheet 4, we have Hagenbach and Laufer coming in 4-4. They were in a tiebreaker to get here. Fleming and Bestland 5-2. The winner of each of these games will go on play the top seed. Both being top seed from before the game, but also virtue of ending up with the best record in each pool. Moores and Wheeler on the B side, on the A side, Pence and Stapira. Yellow sitting with one at this point. Connor Kauffman from the Four Seasons Curling Club in Blaine, Minnesota. Throwing the Yellowstone. Connor throws second, third, and fourth rocks. His team will be throwing the first and fifth. They can change from end to end if they would like. Sweeping hard to get that to tuck in. Sweeping hard. Going to get it touching. Also guards that side. looking at tapping back their own red stone. One in the middle, 8 foot, actually to the left side. Calling for a swap. Need to go hard. Gotta watch which one they push ahead. Oh, they advanced their own stone. That stone now is a third rock. Red has second and third. Yellow is sitting 1, 4, and 5. Rachel Kawleski will be throwing her team's last rock. Again, she's throwing the first and fifth stones. Stephanie Sennecker will be throwing the hammer rock. Coming in on our left, doing a clockwise curl. He's out there quite a ways, going to have to curl quite a bit, and we see it moving a lot. Moving from your left to right. Helps guard that side. Nicholas Visnich, Stephanie Sennecker, qualified for the playoffs here as being the second place team on the B pool. Five and 2 record. Here's your hammer shot. Need to manufacture a way to either bump theirs in by a little bit, their own rocks, which is their attempt here. Gonna have to come close by that yellow stone up front. And it comes too close as it rubs into it. 1. I have a minute here to get things lined up. Red will have hammer on virtue that the yellow team scored, that yellow team. Leading off with the first rock is Rachel Kawleski from the Fargo Moorhead Curling Club. Her teammate Connor Kauffman is from the Four Seasons Club. Opponent Stephanie Sennecker throwing the red rocks, and she curls at the Kalamazoo and Sarnia Golf and Curling Club. Nicholas Visnich curling out of Mayfield. Both teams come out of the pool play with a 5-2 record. Stephanie coming from the right side in. Trying to let that rock slow up and curl. Does knock the red stone back. Now, if she was to knock that red stone completely out, they would have to replace that stone and take the stone that hit it, as far as the shooting stone, pull that one out, put the opponent's stone back in place. Sheet 3, your feature sheet again. Major sponsor, Visnich Bemidji. Well, we got a good benefit tonight as it gets down in the 20-something below. No mosquitoes. Drawing that rock directly under the guard. That was Nicholas Visnich. Right behind, or touching the back part of the button. Room for a rock to draw on it and out count it. Connor Kauffman getting after it. Making it get there. Then to make it curl. Does knock that red rock out. As you can see on your screen, yellow is sitting 2. Hammer goes to the red stones of Sennecker, Visnich. Coming from that side, looking to pop those two. That rock is staying out there on that 4-foot line. Here's like we're gonna see the same on the other side. Trying to double those stones out. Hit it right on the beak. Or slightly to the inside to get a little bit of roll. Pops those 2 out. Yellow now sitting 2. Nothing directly behind that center guard. Both are very accessible. On the same line as far as horizontal, we won't see much of double, most likely. If they did, it'd have to be awfully flat. Stone would have to be thrown quite hard. Gonna pop this one, roll out to the side. Completely rolls out. Cannot make a hit until the 4th stone. Well, if you enjoyed these broadcasts here in the web room, you can donate to the cause. Over $30,000 worth of equipment. You'll see that QR code. Any amount will help. Connor throws a rock, gets up, goes to sweep. Trying to knock out that red stone. It's curling strong. Will he get a piece of it? He does. His rock bounces off and hits the zone. Zone slides under the guard. Very good. If they wanted to approach it, there is a possibility now for a double. A little bit more realistic. I think we'll be seeing a draw. Yes, draw coming out. Nick Visnich. Mayfield Curling Club. Here we are in the qualifying round. A lot of good teams here this week. That rock a little bit heavy, so it slides behind the scoring stone. You see how much a curl just passed it by, and in a matter of 3 feet is completely behind another stone. That rock does not curl much until it starts to slow down. On a button shot, that area would be roughly 5 feet to 10 feet, somewhere in that area before the hog line when it starts to bend. Yellow sitting 1 point, having 2 stones, out counting the red stone. Rachel Kawleski, her last stone, trying to get hit underneath. The rock is going to go behind the tee line, giving a little bit of an opportunity for Stephanie to draw in. Here's the hammer shot. Needs to draw right on top of the yellow rock in the back of the 4 foot. Full 4 foot would give red stones a point. Throwing the out turn. Needing it to curl. Question is, can he carve it? He does carve it. It doesn't carve quite enough. Yellowstone still won. The winner of this game has a date coming up tomorrow morning, semifinal game. Stay tuned to this webcast. We'll talk with the winners of this game afterwards. Steve Shields hanging up the score. 2-0. Sennecker and Visnich will be throwing the hammer shot again. There's a score by Rachel and Connor. 2-0. Yellowstones. Rachel Kawleski from the Fargo Moorhead Curling Club. Connor Kauffman playing out of the Four Seasons Curling Club, which located at Blaine, Minnesota. Here's Rachel. First stone of the end. Trying to draw on the preset yellow stone. We'll head towards the reds. Back to the forefoot. Trying to control that forefoot. She is just about half a rock, maybe less, into the top of the 12s. Could be used to bump back. Could guard that left side. Stephanie coming with the opposite turn. Must be in counterclockwise out turn. So we're down to our final 6 teams. Started out with a pool of 16. Bending in there very nicely. And she goes to the button. Sitting 2. You'll be seeing Connor trying to draw onto that stone. Cannot hit out the stones until the 4th rock of the end. This being the 3rd. Looking to draw right onto that shot rock in the back part of the button. Looking good. Need to sweep to get it there. Does get it there. Very nice shot. Oh, we have a player down. Unfortunate. He is up. Yeah, not comfortable. I personally have tripped over that board a couple times. Going to sit in the chair for a bit. Connor Kauffman taking a spill. First one I've observed this week. I'm sure he's sore at this point. Clocks have stopped, as they should. Give him a little bit of time and see if he can continue. Wiggling his fingers like he may have smashed those. His teammate tending to him, and their opponents now trying to smooth out the ice where he fell. I tripped over that same board twice this year. Fortunately, did not land on my face when I did that, but Connor took quite a spill. They're giving him a little bit of time to recuperate, rightfully so. Playing down to that yellow stone that's in the button. Curling from the right side. Perhaps would like to, a little bit of a bump on that yellow stone. Shooting it out to our left. Coming from the right. Giving Broom right on the edge of the 8-12. Between the 8-foot and 12-foot. Back in play. This is Visnich. Glad to see Connor is back in, getting into that. Okay, trying to wick that out. Catches a piece of it. Moves it to the edge. Not quite to the edge of the 4-foot. Nicholas and Stephanie sitting 1, 2. Yellow rock. Connor back up and sweeping after that nasty fall. This rock coming right down to the shot rock. It becomes a shot rock. Going to be hard to pop that one out of there. Some options here. Looking at a possible draw. Very tight. I'd like to see playing on that yellow rock, which they are going to be. Trying to open things up. They do have hammer. Makes one disappear, the other rock floats into the top 12. Exciting games. The other qualifier tied 1-1 after 2. That would be Hagenbaugh and Laufer against Fleming and Bestland. Fleming Bestland with a record of 5-2. Hagenbaugh, Laufer, 4-4. Tied at 1 after 2 on sheet 4. There's a yellow stone now. Connor trying to get it past that guard rock and also get it to advance as much as he possibly can. A little bit light. Trying to get it over. Wasn't looking at a guard. Did over curl. And Redstones could approach it. From that left side. Also a hole on the right side. Looking to clear those guard stones. I'd like to see if they could get it to spin back if they threw to the yellow stone on the left. High hard one. Gonna knock that yellow. Catches her their own. Gonna find out what the situation is here. They're pointing at that back red stone. I did not see what happened. Officials time out to check what's going on. Trying to adjust where they think it was. Thank you to our campaign donors. 2026 version of the Mixed Doubles National Championship in Bemidji, Minnesota. Balmy Bemidji, Minnesota, we'll say. Expect another night down around that 25 below mark. Rachel Kawleski, final stone for her. Coming with a clockwise in-turn. Appears to be going pretty quick. Now it's starting to slow down as it puts on a curl. Watch it move from the left to right. Coming right onto her stone. Yellow sitting one. Quite difficult to get out without taking out a couple red rocks. Very difficult shot. For red stones, how do you play it? To concede the one and keep hammer? Be down by 3? Don't really see any way that they can outcount those stones. Not even one off to the side that they could run. Could play off the inside of that yellow stone. We'll just throw it to the side here. Good times being had here at the Bemidji Curling Club. Gets a steal. Steal of 1. Enjoying each other's company out there while they play. This is congenial sport. A lot of tradition going back on curling etiquette. You'll see encouragement back and forth and thank yous and good shot. Nice rock. Compliments to the opposing team when a good shot is made. Can you imagine ball hockey when a goal is scored in hockey, or a nice check, or in football, maybe a good tackle? Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and after the quarterback gets up, gingerly turn to that lineman and say, "Hey, that was a good shot on me." I don't think you see it. Drawing in from the right side. Sweeping right down to the button, in line with the back rock and also a predetermined guard. Very well done. Setting up that end. Second rock. First one coming from the red stones. Having hammer again. There was another steal of 1 point. 3-0 going into the fourth end. After the fourth end, we will have a little bit of a break. Fleming Bethsland scored 3 on sheet 4, sitting 4-1 over the Hagenbach Lawfer team. We now have 4 rows in a line, or 4 rocks in a line in a row. Contract to complicate it even more. Put another one in there. He gets up to sweep his own. The stone be a little bit light. Not perfectly in line now. Yellow sitting 1. Question is, do you come around? Or do you try to peel those in the front? Maybe a double run back? I like this call. On the nose, eliminates out 2. Well, at least the one is eliminated. The other is a guard way off to the right side. Will probably not play into the outcome of this end. Could be used for a in-off, maybe later on. A little far out, though, to do that. Slash shot, too. Drawing from the left side is Connor Kauffman. See it curl. From the left side. Gonna tap that red stone. Still sitting 1. A yellow stone in the 8 foot can be used to run back. And try to run that red stone of their own back. Curling. Looked like a good hit here. Ooh, knocks out 2 of those stones. Now the yellow and red are exposed. Yellow right at the back of the tee line. Red at the back of the 4 foot. We'll see a draw towards the middle. Most action in mixed doubles is in the middle. Drawing from left to right. Starting to curl. Trying to get it back and also get it to curl some more so it's not an open. Covers half of the Yellowstone anyway. Stephanie indicating what she would like to see. Appears to be calling a light hit. Be hard to get this rock out as it's fairly tight to the other red rocks. Waiting for it to curl. It starts now. And it hit about where they wanted to. Moving that yellow rock so it's not directly on a stone.
His one rule was that it had to curl first. Yeah. That's what Len said. It had to curl first. Oh, he's a great It's amazing.
Rachel grabbing her rock as they stole the last end. As they stole the last end, we'll have not the last rock of the end, but the second to last.
Should I steal home?
Sitting one right now, throwing a second stone. Looking to come from the outside left, throwing an in turn, trying to get it to land on her own rock. We're close. Will she tap it? Or will she land on the button? Just on the north side of the button. Making for a tough shot for Stephanie. Each end we've seen a tough shot happening for her. Not been an easy job to be throwing last rocks here. With the rock configuration like it is right now. People enjoying their time up here at the Bemidji Curling Club. Stephanie will be throwing the last rock, as she has.
He'll touch his arm or do this thing with his waist.
I'm not sure this time what she has decided. Along with her teammate, Nick Visnich. Some outstanding curling. One has to wonder how hurting Connor is at this time. Probably find some new muscles that he didn't know he had tomorrow morning after that nasty fall he had. Gonna just wick her own. Giving up 2. 5-0 after 4. Kawleski, Kauffman leading with the yellow rocks. Fourth end break. Along with that fourth end break, we'll get some ice cleaning. Bob Seadoo running the mop. Carol Daniels cleaning out the hack.
Whatever you threw last time is what he wants.
Sean Olson with the pebble can.
I never knew about it.
Meanwhile, on sheet 4. A little bit hard to see from my vantage point, but it appears by a score of 5-1. Fleming, Bestland, scoring ahead of Hagenbach and Laufer. 5-1 on that sheet. 5-0 on our feature sheet. I hope you welcome tomorrow morning Bill Sanford and Tim Johnson, who's filling in for me. A late pastor, I have duties to do tomorrow morning, but I'll join you at 1 o'clock for the finals. Had a lot of different guests. Getting nice conditioned. Both here. Both are in their fourth end break. Fourth end break. 5-0. Winner will be playing in the semis. Winner of this sheet will be playing Sarah Benson. Andrew Stapira. Sarah, you may remember, before this last year, she was Sarah Anderson. She married Graham Benson. Had a good junior career. And for a while after that, he now living in the Twin Cities, Sarah and Graham. Down to our final 2 minutes on the break. Visit Bemidji, one of our major sponsors. You'll see a number of the other ones. Stop in to visit Bemidji and tell them you appreciate their help in sponsoring these events. This system that you're watching, informed that it cost over $30,000 to do. You have an opportunity to donate to the fund to help pay for that. Keep watching those center ads between the two houses. You'll see a code that'll come up. Well, trying to change things up a little bit. The Redstones, Stephanie and Nicholas, Sennecker and Visnich is calling into play the power play. Two thumbs up that the rock is in the right place. Looking like she's enjoying the game. That being Rachel Kawleski. See different approaches how to play this yellow guard on the power play. Some try to tick it over. Others will draw right to that redstone. While others try to draw into the middle of the sheet. Looking at the tick here. Waiting to see what happens. That rock is not completely out, so they have to put it back in. Fifth end action. Stephanie with the hammer. Have to feel bad for her in some ways. She's had 4 tough shots to finish each end. Thus the stealing going on by the yellow team. 5-0. Trying to draw into her own rock, hide behind that yellow guard. Looking good. Needs to get by. Gets by. Buries it under. Very well done. Stephanie Sennecker making a nice draw. Cannot do a takeout here, so you'll see Connor Kauffman following that last stone in. Hope to be on the scoring side of things. Rock is starting to bend hard. Sweeping in. Getting by. Gonna land that rock. At least out counts 1. Debatable who is sitting number 1 stone. Perhaps red. Looking at drawing to the other side. Trying to set up at least a deuce. Gonna take some sweeping to get it down even. With the other red stone that's scoring. Can't afford to be behind, but needs to outcount that yellow stone. To me, it appears like red is sitting 2. Yellow, the 3rd stone. And red again with the 4th stone. Here comes a takeout, trying to eliminate rocks. Those rocks aren't in the house. There's no way they can score, especially when it's behind on the backboard. We have a freeze on our sheet. Dave is here. We could track him down. Dave, our president. Our screen is froze up. Our screen is froze up here momentarily. We'll try to see if we can get it to work. We have our technicians on it. Going to take and do what they can to get it back up and running. Yellow sitting 2. Red drawing down to the right side. Rock there. That being Nicholas not hanging onto that outer stone in the open. So we're going to see Connor Kauffman go for a hit. Well, I've come to learn if anyone can fix the system, it's Bill Sanford. Getting after it, trying to get the signal going. Hey, we're back in action. Thank you, Bill. Helps to have the best of the best. Taking that rock out. Yellow now sitting 3. Red does not need that to happen. Fifth end action. Down by 5. Down by 5. Looking at doing a draw. Freeze on that right behind the button, back in the back, the 4-foot. A little bit to the left of the center line. Sweeping hard. You see this rock really bending hard. A little bit light. Makes it to the 8-foot. Second position. Determining what shot to play here. Showing Broom. Rachel going down to throw this stone. Connor will be looking to sweep it. I'm sure the team of Sennecker and Visnich would love a jam on their stone. As it appears, Rachel will be doing a hit on that second counting stone with the red team. She is with her shot. Trying to make it curl. Holding out there. Now it's moving. She will successfully pop it out. Shooter will roll to the side. Might be a measuring situation over there on the red and yellow rock, but first things first. Stephanie will be taking out that yellow stone. If they determine yellow is sitting 2, it may be draw. I think you'll see her tap that yellow stone. Needing to stick to have the possibility of getting a crooked number up on the board. There's the hit. Very controlled weight. The rock is moving. Takes it out. Rolls a little bit to the side. Successfully gets that stone. They must have determined that red stone is side was a counting shot before her throw, or at least the second counting shot. Makes this game much tighter, 5-2. Yellow will have hammer. A long week of competition for these contenders for the gold medal. 2026 USA Curling Mixed Doubles National Championship here in Bemidji, Minnesota, or as some would like to say, Bemidji. In the hack at the far end, waiting for the minute time in between ends. Line down. Doug Underthin manning the clock. Red has used a lot more time up. Getting ready to throw. A little bit more discussion on the red side as they've been left real hard shots for the hammer for Stephanie. Trying to turn the tide with their score of 2 in that last end. Trying to carve that rock so it hits and sticks around. It is a little bit hard. Going to come to the back of the rings. About half in, half out. Now a 7-1 score after 5 on sheet 4. Fleming Bestland, head of Hagenbach, Laufer. Fleming Bestland came into this event as the 8th seed. Here on our sheet, with the intern, has a dandy onto that stone in the back of the forefoot. Kauffman with the gets up to sweep his own. Most of the curlers here also belong on a 4-person team, and women or 4-person mixed. Drawing in from the right side. Taps that red stone, which taps the yellow one into the 8-foot. Looking for a steal. Nick Visnich with his trying to make things happen. His rock appears to be sufficient to get to the house. A Will it get to that shot rock in the button? It will. How much will it move it? Enough so red becomes 1 and 2, I believe. At least number 1. Just want to give a note of appreciation to the Nielsen Foundation. It's helped the Bemidji Curling Club renew the plant, put in a new plant, do some upkeeps. Bemidji Curling Club looking well and strong for the future under the able leadership of Dave Wilford. Dave and Jen curl here out of the Bemidji Club. Their daughter Ella playing on a strong performing U18 team. That team got the silver medal at the U18s at Rock Creek Curling Club outside of Denver, Colorado. There was a nice stone that drawn in. Nicholas trying to get to the inside of that yellow stone. He's sitting multiple points. Gonna have to curl very tight to be able to have that happen. Tight to that guard rock. That rock is moving now to the inside. Needing to get to the inside of that yellow stone. That is gonna be what happens. Not exactly where he wants the stone. Showing a little bit of frustration. Some positives there though. Having the 2 rocks belong to the red team that is above the tee line. 3 of the 4 rocks in that 4-foot belong to the red team. Produces a little bit of a dilemma on what to do here for Kauffman. Connor. Rock hanging out there right now, starts to move now. Try to get to the inside. Does get past that guard. There goes a tap of a couple stones. We have 5 rocks in the 4-foot, 2 more touching the 4-foot. This will be the last rock for the red team in this 6th end. Trying to pull off a steal. Very close between that yellow rock and the red rock that are touching the button. 2 other red rocks in the back and the side of the button. Stephanie will be trying to tap, I believe. Coming with the intern. Wants to move her own rock a little bit. Tricky call here. Looking pretty good. Taps her own stone right into this button. Very well done. Moves that rock right into the button. Rachel, Connor, looking at the situation. Now with 8 rocks either in the 4-foot part of the house or touching the 4-foot. One other red stone way in the back of the 12-foot. Center guard remains. In 4-person curling, you quite often see a split house or perhaps corner guards. The play of mixed doubles is consistently played to the button and the 4-foot, except for on power plays. 6th end. Final stone. Looking to tap in their own. Gonna be close. Gets that rock. Does not make it in. Red steals 1. So far we've had a game of 2 halves. Yellow scoring every end in the first half. Red comes back and scores the first 2 ends in the second half. We'll see if that trend continues. Power play coming into play here. Called by the yellow team as they set up that rock. You can see it's right in the front of the tee line. Half in the 12-foot, half in the 8-foot. The rings are 12 feet, 8 feet, and 4 feet. The white center is called the button. See a lot of clubs sporting a contemporary look of the house and not the traditional rings. Makes it a little bit difficult to call the game. Well, we have a finish on sheet 4. Red stones of Fleming and Bestland. They will advance to play Moores and Wheeler. 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Congratulations to them. Early finish. Played 6 ends. Scored 9-1. Of course, Higginbaugh and Laufer had to play an extra game to qualify into this playoff as they were tied. Yellowstone. Looking to hide another rock on that right side. Congratulations to the Fleming Bestland team. Fleming Bestland, your winner on sheet number 4. Coach came over, had a handshake. Okay, back on our sheet. Redstone coming in, trying to lay on those two rocks on the right side. Over curls a little bit, becomes the second stone. Would have liked to kept it straighter, being on the inside. Removing that guard stone in the center. Pushing the other two, or the other rock over on the side. Exposing that a little bit. Looking at their options. Stephanie eyeing up the possibilities. Winner of this game will be playing Andrew Stapera, Sarah Fenson. That's tomorrow at 9 a.m. Curling from the outside in this time. Going back to the center of the house. Counterclockwise curl. Trying to set up something to hide behind. Yellow sitting 1. Red in front of that is sitting number 2. 3 belonging to yellow. Yellow stones of Connor Kauffman. Rachel Kawleski. Looking at a takeout. Wanting to peel that rock out so there's nothing to hide behind. There's the hit. Roll to the right side. All the way over into the other sheet. Red needing a score here. May see a tap. The other option is to curl away from it. With the third option setting up a guard there that'll have to be run back at some time. Looking at a draw to the middle. They've set up some guards, but then they've been hit out. Connor Kauffman and knocking those rocks out of play with a good peel shot. A guard on the center line. Again looking at a peel. I think at some point in time, red stones would need to advance the rock on the side and set up for more than one. Of course, they're looking at that whole center area. Takes out one of the side rocks. Now that whole side is open. With a smile as she heads down ice. You need to enjoy the process, and I believe that's what Stephanie is doing right now. Should end them up with 2 red stones. Enough weight to take them both out. Out turn. Need to hit it on the beaker there. There. Does it? Eliminates 1. Now 2. Sitting 1 and 2. 1 at the top right of the 4-foot. The other in the 12-foot. Rachel with the hammerstone. Nicholas and Stephanie just waiting to see the outcome of this rock. Ready to sweep if it gets behind the tee line. Take up. He's going after that rock early, keeping it straight. Appears to be a good stone. Scores 1 with the hammer. That's end number 7. We're playing 8 ends. Of course, if there's a tie, it will be a 9-end game. Defense and Stapiro watching to see who they play tomorrow. Not waiting around to see the final. Okay. Redstone with hammer. With that rock sitting on the back of the 4-foot. Meeting up with 8-foot in the back. A couple of years back, that stone used to be set on the back of the button in the 4-foot, in the blue, but behind that white button. The rules have changed so that that rock is now in the back of the 4-foot. Heard before this game that there had already been 16,000 viewers. Phenomenal. Excitement in curling world when we get to playoff time. Sweeping hard. Clearing that guard by just minute amount. Into the 12-foot. Stephanie and Nicholas are setting up their strategy to score at least 3 to make a tie. We have not seen a 3 end yet in this game. They would like to make the first. Trying from the right side, that rock is going to be a little bit light, a little bit short. Kind of cornering that top, or that yellow stone that's in the rings. Third rock of the end coming here. On the fourth rock, a hit can be done. Throws a rock, runs up and starts sweeping his own rock. Outdraw the team. Bump that stone. Making it from the right side. So you'll see a drop from the left. We'll have a in-turned stone. Clockwise. There's a curl put on. Positive curl. Seen a lot more rotations here than we normally see in club play and in the past. Coming in tight. Will lay up on their own rock, sliding out and laying a kitty corner to the yellow stone. Yellow still trying to draw in. Left to right. Mr. Connor Kauffman getting ready to throw. Some intense sweeping been going on here. In turn, cut clockwise turn. Our rock appears to be going plenty fast. No, now it's slowing up. Need to sweep it for a curl to cut in close. We're seeing it happen. Coming into the 4 foot. Now sitting second stone. We have a timeout. Timeout. Red stones. Timeout to discuss this situation. 3 minutes and 45 seconds available for thinking time. Available to this team that called timeout: Stephanie Sennecker, Nicholas Visnich. Stephanie curls out of the Kalamazoo Club and also Sarnia Golf and Curling Club. Nicholas plays out of Mayfield. Connor Kauffman out of the Four Seasons. Rachel Kawleski out of the Fargo Moorhead Club. Tacking it out to have a plan of attack. Red needing 3 for a tie. They do have hammer. Looks like we're going to have a hit. On that center guard. A little bit off to the side. Does clip the yellow stone. Looking for a moment that the yellow rock would take out that shot rock, the red rock that was placed there before the end started. Those rocks that are placed, if they're in scoring position, do count. A draw from the right side. We will be speaking with the winning team as soon as they can get up to our broadcasting booth. Draw from the right side. Connor throws and gets up and sweeps his own stone. Trying to curl that in. Gets by that red stone. Pretty much replaces it again. Red with 2 stones left. Yellow with 1. Red has hammer, but they need all 3 scores. Stephanie looking at a hit here. Need to either outcount the ones that are in there or eliminate those that are in there so they're rocks that aren't counting become counters. Hits 1 out. Their other rock spins to the right. Red stones sitting 1, 4, and 5. Yellow stones sitting 2nd and 3rd counters. Tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock, join Bill and Tim as they broadcast the game tomorrow. I appreciate them taking my We'll be gone. I'm a lay pastor here in Bemidji. After my church duties, I'll be back to broadcast your championship game. We had a lot of different people join us in the booth here. Rachel Kawleski, her last rock of the end. Trying to eliminate that red stone. Gonna move it. Pops it out. There is a double if they advance that stone, although the shooter probably would not be in scoring position. Again, that double available. Needed to spin in. Don't know if it's possible. See Sarah Fenson warming up behind the glass. Time for practice for some of these teams. getting ready for tomorrow's games. Stephanie Nicholas. Stephanie throwing. Nicholas getting ready to sweep. Puts a spin on it. Trying to get that rock to spin into play if she can get the double. The spin kind of threw her off a little bit. Red scores 1. There's your final. Waiting for the official. Steve Shields hangs the score. We have a final score of 6-4. Your winners at that game: Rachel Kawleski, Connor Kauffman. 6-4 victors over Stephanie Sennecker and Nicholas Visnich. Sets up the semifinals now. Rachel and Connor. Will be playing Benson and Stapira. Fleming and Bestland be playing Moores and Wheeler. Those two were number 1 seeds in each of their pools. Benson and Stapira ending up 7-0. They'll be playing Kawleski and Kauffman, who are now 6-2. Having played one more game. Fleming and Bestland also 6-2. Playing the 6-1 team of Moores and Wheeler. Kawleski and Kauffman will be coming up to chat a little bit. We'll get them mic'd up here. We are looking forward to talking to our victors. Here's a mic. Rachel, and I think I'm getting it down. Kawleski.
Kawleski.
Oh, yes, we're getting a little better at it.
You're better at holding the mic.
Congratulations to you two.
Oh my God! I told you I was going to come talk to you during the playoffs. So.
Yes, you did. Here we are.
Here we are.
Making it to the semifinals.
Yes.
Yeah.
Getting right down to the nitty-gritty. You guys played a terrific game, if I can say.
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I always do well on commentary sheets, so
Yes.
you gave us the luck we needed.
Right? I understand you've won every game that you've been on
Yes.
the feature sheet.
If I am recalling correctly, yes.
Pardon?
If I'm recalling correctly, we had friends at home saying, "No, I don't think you won this one, that one," but I think they were misremembering.
What a game.
Anytime I lose, they're misremembering.
Yes, right? Oh, man. Now in the semifinals, you'll be playing the number 1 seed undefeated.
Yes.
I imagine you want this one drastically.
Yeah. Hopefully we play better than last time we played them. I know that was our roughest game in round robin, so.
Yeah, would love to get them back. Obviously, didn't play great against them in the round robin. Shutouts are never fun. But no, I mean, if we can play like we played tonight, I think we're gonna have a little bit better chance than we had when we played them in the round robin.
I would agree, Connor. Yeah, you guys are a very good team, worked together well. But I must ask you, are you sore?
Oh yeah, no, my pinky's swollen up pretty good. My side's probably gonna have a big bruise in the morning. But I was a little worried about my wrist right when I stood up, kind of flexed it, and that hurt a little bit. But wrist is fine. Pinky's gonna swell up a little bit.
Like
so
your fingers were hurting in the process.
Yeah, a little bit. So ibuprofen tonight, maybe ice the side, maybe compress the finger tomorrow. But we're playing in the semifinals, so we'll find a way to get through it, huh?
Right.
Maybe a
I
stop
gotta
to
say, I
CBS
tripped over that
too.
same board twice this year, and happened somehow to stay on my feet, but
I was
nasty.
not as lucky as you, unfortunately.
did see that. That was a nasty spill. We had a little bit of a timeout, and rightfully so. That team was gracious, I thought, and so were the officials, and they should be.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no, those guys are great. We've played them a couple times over the last couple years. Played them at the Last Chance qualifier.
Get here.
Yeah, to get here. No, they're always fun to play against. They're really nice people. They're good curlers. So excited for more matchups against them in the future.
I'm sure that'll happen. You said at the Last Chance qualifier, did you win that game
Yeah, that was the final to get here.
to get here? Yep.
Yes.
Okay. How did they get here? Do you know that?
Off points.
Yeah, they got here off the combined men's and women's points, if I'm remembering correctly. Steph plays with Kim Rhimes' team, who's having a pretty good tour season, so
Yes, they have.
that helped them get here.
Yeah. Wow. Go home and get a little bit of shut-eye.
Maybe.
Or back to your home in Bemidji. Bemidji.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, that's the plan. 9 a.m. game. So get out of here, go home, shower, have some food, and pass out.
And then right back here, bright and early.
Well, you've had a number of games today and throughout this week since Tuesday or Wednesday. You deserve a little bit of a break, but there isn't going to be much. So I'm going to cut this a little bit short. Give you a chance to say hi to some of those people that are back
Yes.
home.
Well, shout out first of all to our crowd that was here today. Fantastic showing from the dogs and their associates. But hello to the friends back home, especially Kenzie, native. Kenzie Ritchie.
I know that Kenzie girl.
Yeah, you maybe met her on a couple times, but
Had the good fortune of coaching her for a number of years.
yes.
How about you, Connor?
Yeah, same kind of thing. I mean, I didn't have quite the contingent out here. Fargo's a little closer than Seattle is, but I got a small family back home in Seattle, and I'm sure, mom, dad, grandma, uncle, I'm sure they were all watching, so thanks to them. I really hope my team decided not to watch, because if they did, they're going to clip that fall and give me crap about it for,
Oh,
You're
man.
just outside the
That could
margins,
go
but-
for a long time.
Yeah, so hopefully they didn't see it, but if they did, then I'll be hearing about that for a while yet.
I do have to compliment you that you did get up off that ice. You didn't melt in too bad.
Oh, there's a mark there. It's
Yeah.
a Connor-shaped mark that is in the ice over there, but it's
I was gonna say, I think that's actually a slider scrape more than like a knee print. I quick. I was like, all right, get over to sheet 2. No one's playing on there right now. But
Saw you urgently clamber to that side. Good job, and I hope you heal up good tonight.
yeah, that's the plan.
Tomorrow morning, I have to tell you that I will not be here being your announcer. We have Bill Sanford, Tim Johnson going to fill in, take 2 of them. I'll be doing church business tomorrow as I'm a lay pastor, but I will be back at 1 o'clock to see whoever's in the finals,
hopefully it's
and
us.
I wish you the best and hope that the game goes well so you can walk away with a smile on your face.
Always.
All right, we hope to be there, and we'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. This has been our broadcast. 2 excellent curlers. Makes Fargo Moorhead proud. And Seattle. This is Kent Barr closing out this broadcast. As we look forward to tomorrow's events, will be the action to determine who is our representative of the USA. That representative of the USA will be going to Geneva. And as I said before, not Geneva, Wisconsin, but Geneva, Switzerland, for the World Mixed Doubles Championship. Tomorrow we'll crown the 2026 Mixed Doubles USA National Championship. Closing out this broadcast, my name is Kent Barr, saying good curling, and until tomorrow when we throw rocks at houses, wishing you good night.